I started this video and I said, wow, different day, different beanie, but this is, whew. Alright, so, what's up? Welcome. Whoever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are, welcome. Okay, as you can see, obviously this morning, I've had my dab hits. Okay, now, let's get a TBL hit, and then we're going to go into five things you should consider when buying a pocket knife. Most awesome. Okay, 5 things we should consider when buying a pocket knife. And the reason I'm doing this video this morning is actually a subscriber, and I need to thank you subscribers at the end of the video. I would definitely give you guys a shout out, and if you like this video, hit like and subscribe to see further videos of this type in the future. But anyhow, a subscriber had bought and purchased a knife off of a video of mine, a recommendation that I had made, and we had, just had a few messages between each other, and so that kind of led to this, and also I had seen another post from someone else, and they said, hey, I'm going to the pawn shop, and I saw all these knives in the pawn shop, so I'm thinking about going back there. What should I look for? And I thought, obviously there are people who, do come to the internet and ask beforehand, hey, I'm thinking about going to get this knife or that knife or, whatever. And I thought, okay, yeah, I can do something there that could maybe help. So what 5 things should you be looking at when you go to purchase a pocket knife? And the first is going to make some of these people out here really, really upset. But your number one, price. No less than $100. What? No less than $100. There are no top 10 knives under $50. There are no top 5 knives under $60. Okay, if you're buying a knife, a pocket knife, under $100, especially one that would be used for self-defense purposes, but if you're buying a pocket knife for under $100, then somewhere something is being sacrificed in that knife, whether it be steel, materials, quality of build, country of build. Something in there is being sacrificed. This is a great knife, CRKT, Hisatsu. It's a good knife, and you can get these for under $100. You can get one like, even though this is like the $99 one, the original one, but yeah, you can get these for like $20 sometimes on sale at Walmart. Great knife. Horrible steel. I'll say it's steel. Horrible steel. Horrible J2, metal on the liners. It's like pot metal. Great design. Decent knife. Could have been done way better. But this is a sacrifice that you knowingly make by, price. And I understand sometimes, people say, hey, I don't have, over $100 to spend on a pocket knife. And in that case, you do. You have to make sacrifices and go, with what's good for you. But price is definitely, one of your major concerns. If you're going to possibly, buy something to that your life is going to rely upon, yeah, more than $100. Steel. Number 2, steel. Super steel. Super steel, super steel, super steel, super steel, super steel, super steel. I cannot say it enough. Super steel. And people say, do you really need super steel in your knife? Do you really need that kind of performance? Why wouldn't I? I don't care if you work in an office or if you are, some special forces guy. You both want the same thing out of your knife, performance, right? I'll say it is good, and maybe it does, 30, 40 cuts through cardboard, and then you can't slice paper no more. This does hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cuts through cardboard before it can no longer slice paper anymore. And both the average Joe and the guy who really needs this performance, both of them want the same thing. So if it's available, why are you going to try and pitch someone a lesser steel? Okay, tell your friend, oh, you don't need that type of steel, man. That steel is just no. And then this bothers me. Back to the price thing. People who say, oh, well, I recommended, this knife to my friend, or I didn't recommend that knife, If you recommended a $40 knife to your friend, you're a horrible friend. You're a horrible friend. Just saying that. Okay. So, yes, you should always go for super steel when you can get it. Definitely stay away. And I know the buck people are going to go crazy, but definitely stay away from any of the 440s. Definitely stay away from the AUS 8s, the 8CR, MO13, whatever the fuck it is. Stay away from that. Research your knife before you go buy it. Okay, next thing, ergonomics. Ergonomics is extremely important. Do you have a slight disability, a major disability? Are you, 6'4"? Do you weigh 300 pounds? Are you 5'2"? And weigh 100 pounds? All these things will affect the ergonomics of your knife and how you use them. So, definitely take that into account. For like me, this right here, these are my pressure fingers. I can't really apply any pressure with these fingers. I can grip with these fingers, but they don't have any pressure. So, I am able to bear down, and that's a great, ergonomic benefit for me that, I take into account when I look into my knives. And you should look into that when you buy your knives. How does this knife fit in my hand? Is this knife going to be comfortable in use? If it's not going to be comfortable in use, you're not going to use it. So, definitely take that into account. Materials. Materials is extremely important. Some people like G10. Some people prefer titanium. That's up to you. They're both good materials. Stay away from fake name crap. Grivery. Okay. Both Cold Steel and Benchmade use it, but it's just cheap, stupid plastic crap. Same thing goes with SOG. SOG uses that crap too. But stay away from that crap. Any kind of plastic, injection molded crap. Just, oh, here's where the 8 comes in. Stay away from FRN. Yeah, stay away from it. Save yourself the money and buy something better. Lastly, point of usage. What are you using your knife for? the guy who works in the butcher shop, and the guy who works on the dock, and the guy who works at Walmart in the stock room, and the guy who works in the car salesman. You know, they all have differing needs and differing uses for their knife. Take that into account when you buy your knife. Yeah, does that 7-inch, you know, new mega stabby zombie killer knife look cool? Yes, it does. Are you going to carry it? Are you going to use it? No, you're not. And it's going to be of no benefit to you. It's just going to be a drain on your pocket, you know. So, just trying to save you guys from ending up with a collection of, you know, 50 plus knives, you know, down the road, and you look back and you only use 3 of them, you know. So take these things into account, you know. And before I end my video, I did want to give a shout out to some people. My latest subscribers: Chris Thrush, 9 Realms Forge, Jack Farmboy, Marcus Becker, Tominator 107, I think that's how you say it, Shane Miller, Pickaxe 8398. There are some others, but you haven't showed up on my feed yet to include. So if I forgot you, just give me a shout out, give me a holler, and I will holler back at you. So if you guys, you know, have any questions, be sure to shoot them below. And you know, any comments like, hey, that's a great beanie, hey, you're really handsome, you know, things like that. Okay, peace out, guys. Bye bye.